Welcome to Hollywood World. In this video, we are going to take an emotional journey through the lives of 17 talented actors who were taken from us far too soon. Their careers, though short-lived, left behind unforgettable performances and lasting impressions on audiences around the globe. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Which of these actors touched your heart the most, and whose story do you remember vividly? Let's begin. 1. River Phoenix. River Phoenix was Hollywood's golden boy of the late 1980s and early 1990s. With his soulful eyes and ability to portray vulnerable yet strong characters, he captivated audiences in films like Stand By Me, Running on Empty, and My Own Private Idaho. Critics hailed him as one of the most naturally gifted actors of his generation. Death. Tragically, on October 31, 1993, at just 23 years old, Phoenix collapsed outside the Viper Room nightclub in Los Angeles from a drug overdose. Now, his absence left a void in the industry. Fans still visit the site where he passed, and his legacy continues through his younger brother Joaquin Phoenix, who often speaks of River as his greatest inspiration. 2. Heath Ledger. Australian-born Heath Ledger rose to fame with roles in 10 Things I Hate About You, A Knight's Tale, and Brokeback Mountain, which earned him an Oscar nomination. His portrayal of the Joker in The Dark Knight was so chilling and immersive that it became the gold standard for comic book villains. Death. Ledger died on January 22, 2008, in New York City, from an accidental prescription drug overdose at just 28 years old. Now, his final performance in The Dark Knight posthumously earned him the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. His role remains iconic, influencing countless portrayals of the Joker since. 3. Brittany Murphy. Brittany Murphy charmed audiences in films like Clueless, 8 Mile, and Just Married. She had a bubbly personality on-screen, but also showed serious dramatic range. Death. On December 20, 2009, Murphy died suddenly at 32 years old from pneumonia, anemia, and multiple drug intoxication. Now, her passing shocked Hollywood. Years later, questions about the circumstances still linger, and her fans continued to celebrate her vibrant screen presence. 4. Brandon Lee. The son of martial arts legend Bruce Lee, Brandon carved his own path in Hollywood with action-packed roles, most notably as Eric Draven in The Crow. Death. On March 31, 1993, during the filming of The Crow, Brandon was accidentally shot with a prop gun and died at just 28 years old. Now, The Crow was released posthumously and became a cult classic. The film is often viewed as a haunting reflection of his real-life tragedy. 5. Paul Walker. Best known for his role as Brian O'Connor in the Fast and Furious franchise, Paul Walker was beloved for his charm and off-screen philanthropy. Death. On November 30, 2013, Walker died in a fiery car crash in Santa Clarita, California, at 40 years old. Now, the Fast and Furious cast honored him in Furious 7 with an emotional farewell sequence. His charity work continues through Reach Out Worldwide, the organization he founded. 6. Corey Haim. A teen idol of the 1980s, Corey Haim starred in films like The Lost Boys, Lucas, and License to Drive. His boyish charm and smile made him a fan favorite. Death. Haim died on March 10, 2010, at 38 years old from pneumonia, after years of struggling with substance abuse. Now, fans remember him as part of the Two Coreys duo with Corey Feldman, a symbol of 80s pop culture. 7. Anton Yelchin. A rising star with roles in Star Trek, Like Crazy, and Green Room, Anton Yelchin was praised for his ability to fully inhabit any character. Death. On June 19, 2016, Yelchin died tragically at 27 years old after being pinned by his own car in a freak accident. Now, his final films were released posthumously, and fans still view him as one of Hollywood's brightest young talents. 8. James Dean. Then, James Dean was the original Hollywood rebel. His roles in Rebel Without a Cause, East of Eden, and Giant cemented his status as a cultural icon. Death. Dean died in a car crash on September 30, 1955, at only 24 years old. Now, his legend has never faded. He remains the face of youthful rebellion and unfulfilled promise. 9. Jonathan Brandis. Then, known for Sequest DSV, Ladybugs, and The Neverending Story 2, Jonathan Brandis was a teen heartthrob of the 1990s. Death. On November 12, 2003, Brandis died by suicide at 27 years old. Now, his fans remember him for his boy next door charm and talent, and his death has sparked conversations about mental health in the entertainment industry. 10. Aaliyah. Then, while primarily known as a singer, Aaliyah also starred in films like Romeo Must Die and Queen of the Damned. Her charisma promised a bright future in both music and acting. Death. On August 25, 2001, Aaliyah died in a plane crash at just 22 years old. Now, she remains a style and cultural icon, and her music continues to inspire new generations. 11. Heath Freeman. Then, known for his roles in NCIS and Bones, Heath Freeman was a familiar face on television and film. Death. Freeman died on November 14, 2021, at 41 years old. Now, his death shocked fans and colleagues, many of whom remembered him as a generous and talented performer. 12. Skye McCole Bartusiak. Then, as a child actress, Skye shone in The Patriot alongside Mel Gibson and in Don't Say a Word. Death. She died on July 19, 2014, at 21 years old from an accidental overdose. Now, fans remember her as the sweet little girl who could bring depth to any role, even at a young age. 13. Lee Thompson Young. Then, best known for Disney Channel's The Famous Jet Jackson and later Rizzoli and Isles, Lee Thompson Young was a versatile actor with a bright future. Death. On August 19, 2013, Young died by suicide at 29 years old. Now, his passing sparked conversations about depression and the hidden struggles faced by entertainers. 14. Brad Renfro. Then, discovered at age 10, Brad starred in The Client, Apt Pupil, and Bully. His natural acting ability made him one of the most promising young stars of the 1990s. Death. Renfro died from a heroin overdose on January 15, 2008, at 25 years old. Now, his story is often cited as a cautionary tale of the pressures young actors face in Hollywood. 15. Sawyer Sweeten. Then, Sawyer grew up before America's eyes as Jeffrey Barone on Everybody Loves Raymond. Death. On April 23, 2015, Sawyer died by suicide at 19 years old. Now, his co-stars and fans remember him as a sweet and gentle presence on and off the set. 16. Heather O'Rourke. Then, Heather was the angelic face of the Poltergeist franchise, delivering the chilling line, "They're here." Death. On February 1, 1988, Heather died from septic shock caused by intestinal issues at only 12 years old. Now, she is remembered as one of Hollywood's most beloved child stars, and her image remains iconic in horror film history. 17. Marilyn Monroe. Then, Marilyn was more than a sex symbol. She was an actress, singer, and cultural force who starred in films like Some Like It Hot and Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Death. On August 4, 1962, she died at 36 years old from an apparent barbiturate overdose. Now, Monroe remains a timeless icon, her life and death the subject of countless books, films, and theories. These 17 actors remind us that fame, talent, and beauty can't shield anyone from life's fragility. Each of them burned brightly but far too briefly, leaving behind performances that continue to inspire and move audiences worldwide. We hope this video has helped you remember their incredible work and the impact they left on Hollywood. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video so more people can remember these remarkable talents gone too soon.